Hey, what is up? We are back, and it's not even 2 weeks since the Fenrir Max that we tested. Now I'm back with another asymmetric Fenrir. This one is called Fenrir Asymmetric, and this is also the same 8K. It comes and ships in a box like this. Wherever you're from, this is what you get from G-Wolves. We're on the G-Wolves spill now, so I'm going to show you what's inside the box. I already taken a liberty to expose the box, but I haven't opened the actual mouse yet, so let's take a look at what's inside. First of all, you get 4 packs of hair wax. I have not tested these yet. I heard they're good. We're going to check them out later on, but we'll see what's up with that. Next, we have inside the box some what appears to be like socks. It says fashion in them. It looks pretty cool. Let's check them out. Okay, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's very stretchy and very soft, so I suppose that works well. But let's move on to the mouse itself, and it comes in the usual 3D box. If I'm not mistaken, this is also the same spec as the Max version, and this is what it looks like. I suppose we are getting the same kind of bag inside. Fancy 3D exterior box. Oh my god, this bag is tight. There we go. Okay, what do we get in here? It looks like we get some grip tape. Inside this envelope, maybe there's a thank you card or welcome to the G-Wolves family. No, it's just a bunch of... these look like some kind of dot skates. Don't know what they're for. I don't know what this is for. Double-sided. There is some stickers to cover the back of your mouse, I suppose. More dot skates. More dot skates and larger skates. So that's pretty cool. So you get some paraphernalia which you're supposed to read, but come on, who reads this stuff? Okay, the mouse itself is stored inside a kind of like a mini Rimowa case, and I suppose this was designed for international travel, maybe useful as a phone or tablet mouse. Okay, that's interesting. So the same as the Fenrir Max, the mouse is in this little pouch here. So let's pull out the mouse and we'll move everything because we don't need everything else. So there you go. This is the Fenrir Asymmetric. Let's pull it out and see what it looks like. Okay. It looks a lot like the Fenrir Max, except it is wider. It feels wider. It is definitely wider. Oh my goodness, this is actually nicer than the Fenrir Max. It is so much lower. So if you take a look at the yellow shapes, you can see that the Fenrir Max and the Fenrir Asymmetric is around like the same kind of shape, same kind of design, but the Fenrir Asymmetric is definitely wider and lower. Fenrir Max is like that. I can feel this is much wider. So let's measure it. From the sensor, point of the sensor is 57.17, while the Fenrir Max is 57.55. So from the point of where the sensor is about the same, 57.51, 57.8, 57.6, just slightly wider where your grip width is, but where it's definitely different is the back. You can see the asymmetric shape, 62.42, 62.38, and on the Fenrir is 60. So 2 millimeters wider at the back. I see what they're doing here. They're giving this pinky better support right there, And actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I thought I liked the Fenrir Max. Now I like the Fenrir Asymmetric even better. Why? Because also the triggers are much lower. Oh my goodness, I am so surprised. Let's measure the finger height on this. Is 15.44 on the Fenrir Max, and on the Fenrir Asymmetric is 13.2. This is the lowest triggers that I have ever had the pleasure of playing around with. Let's measure the middle finger trigger. Trying to get this as accurate as I can and keep the video moving. 13.3 is what I'm getting. And on the Fenrir Max, at the same spot where I would rest my middle finger, 16.44, so about 3 millimeters even lower. And the clicks are different, so that's what I want to say. The clicks are different. They feel different. I don't know what switches they are using. Even the scroll wheel is slightly lighter. On the Fenrir Max, I can feel the notches a little bit more, and on the Fenrir Max, the notches are more muted, I would say. And the click feel is completely different. They're using different switches, and it just feels completely different in the hand. You can hear the sound. Fenrir Max, Fenrir Asymmetric. Wow, very interesting. On the bottom, they look identical. They look almost identical, but you can see that there is a little bit more flare out here for your pinky, and that's what's making it feel a little bit wider. I was wondering what was the point of the Fenrir Asymmetric, and now I get it. It is actually different from the Fenrir Max. Fenrir Max feels tall, it feels bulkier. Fenrir Asymmetric feels wider and lower. So let's weigh it out and check it out. The Fenrir Max 23.9, 24, and the Asymmetric 21.3. Extremely lightweight. Already very lightweight mouse, made even lighter, which is absolutely astonishing. G-Wolves, I tell you, is one of the companies, or maybe even the only company, that is actually being innovative. It is pushing the envelope. It is doing something other people are not doing. Now, this thing does not have any coating, just like the Fenrir Max. The Asymmetric does not have any coating, but it does have these cutouts and holes, honeycomb shape, and I like it. Now, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm not one of those people. I'm one of those people that actually like the honeycomb. I like the holes. I don't mind them getting dirty. I've got a brush that I will brush out any kind of dirt that or grime that gets trapped in there. I just fancy this honeycomb holes and a design shape, as opposed to having kind of like a grippy coating on such a small mouse. I don't think it's even necessary. This is absolutely incredible. I really like this very much. I am assuming that the performance is going to be equal to the Fenrir Max. It's going to feel the same. Maybe because of the lower triggers, it might do even better. There are some comfort grooves in there for your fingertips, and they are even more pronounced, or they're not. They're actually absolutely identical in terms of how concave they are with the fingers. You can see that they're very sculpted, and they feel very nice and comfortable. I like it very much, and I like that. I like this extra bit here. I was thinking to myself, what was this even for? And now I am getting it. I think it makes sense and it works well. How will it translate to gameplay itself? I don't know, but I'm going to assume that it works well. Okay, it does feel kind of low for the mouse 4 and mouse 5 buttons. The max feels higher and less susceptible to accidental actuation of the mouse 4 and mouse 5. The one on the Asym as well, it is a bit lower. Your good thumb is going to make more contact with the mouse 4 and mouse 5, and you could I can see it happening if I'm a little bit aggressive or during fast-paced games. I think I could accidentally press on the button. I'm not sure, but it's definitely avoidable on the Fenrir Max. Because the asymmetric is lower, you could accidentally actuate these buttons, I think. But we'll test it out and we'll see what happens. Anyway, that is my unbox of the G-Wolves Fenrir Max and Fenrir Asymmetric. We're unboxing the asymmetric, but we're comparing it with the Fenrir Max. Hope you enjoyed this video and took some useful information. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. And this one is the Fenrir Asymmetric. Asymmetric.